once again, entrepreneurs. This is Coach Gilbert Buchanan, and this is another episode to build your business, develop your capabilities, and be able to go out and get contract opportunities. So today we're going to go over certifications. We're going to look at how to apply for certification. And this certification that we're going to cover today is going to be amazing for you guys. It's going to help you guys, tell you exactly what you need to have and how you can go out there and apply for and obtain your certification. So before we jump into that, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about my background. So I want to tell you about me. So I'm the owner and founder of Buchanan and Associates. It's a small business supply diversity management, technical assistance and support firm. We help small businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. And pretty much we assist in developing your certification, submitting your certification, contract compliance, labor compliance, building your infrastructure, building your back office, and also to help you with assessments. If you don't know where you are in your business and you want to see if you're ready or not, we can conduct assessments for you also. So with that being said, let's jump into certifications. So today we're going to look at what is certifications, types of certifications that are out there. We'll also look at requirements and eligibility guidelines for specific certifications that you may apply for. And we're going to look at some benefits of participating in a certification program. So with that being said, let's look at what is a certification. So what is certification? Now, certification is a process by which a business entity that is predominantly 51% or more owned, operated, and have its daily operations controlled and managed by a woman, a presumed minority group, that means African American, Latino, Native American, any one of those entities are considered minority groups. So if you belong to any of those groups, then you want to consider yourself in applying for certifications. If you are a disadvantaged business, meaning that you live in a low-income neighborhood, you're economically disadvantaged, those are certifications that you can apply for as well. If you're a veteran and you've been injured in a war, 10% of your person is injured in a war, then you want to apply for that certification as well. They call it a Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise Certification. And you can obtain that with the state of California. There's also another veteran certification with the federal government that you can apply for. That's the VSOB. So those are other certifications. Now, when you apply for a certification, a federal, state, or county entity will give you an official recognition based on the requirements that they have. If you satisfy those requirements, they'll go over, check off the list, check everything, and they'll give you a document, an official documentation that says you are certified because you checked all the boxes. So let's take a look at some of the different types of certifications out there. Now, there are over 20 types, different types of certification here in the county of Los Angeles. Now, there are different certifications available. You've got the SBE, which is Small Business Enterprise, DBE, Disadvantaged Business Enterprise. You've got the CBE, which is with the County of Los Angeles, which is Community-Based Business Enterprise. You've got the MBE, Minority Business Enterprise, and you've got the WBE, Woman-Owned Business Enterprise, LSE, a Local Small Business Enterprise, and there's just a whole host of those certifications that are out there. LGBTQ is another certification that's out there. If you're gay, lesbian, or transgender, that's another certification that you can obtain with the Supply Clearinghouse. So there's a variety of different certifications, but today we're going to look at one of those certifications. Now, since there's so many different types of certifications available, I want to first start out by letting you know the first thing you want to look at. The first thing you want to do in order to determine if you're certification ready or certification eligible is to identify which certification program best suits the company's need. Whatever your company needs are and your goals, you want to look at that and say, okay, I want to generate $1 million over the next year or two. Which agency provide these types of certification that I can go after? And what are the eligibility requirements, the criteria? So that's the first thing you want to do. The second thing you want to do is you want to look at the type of growth that you're looking to have within your company. How do you want to grow? Do you want to grow fast? Do you want to grow slow? If you want to grow slow, you can look at smaller contracts that are of smaller amounts. That means there's certain certification that lend themselves to smaller contracts. So that's one of the things you want to look at as well. Then you want to look at which agency can best offer you those opportunities that you're looking for in your business. It's amazing. You must ascertain, are you and your firm qualified to apply for the specific certification that is associated with that certain contract opportunity. You also want to look at, if you are not qualified, how can you become qualified for that certification? So these are questions you want to ask yourself. This is a self-assessment that you're going to conduct with you and your business. So you want to look at what guidelines these certifications have and what do you need to do in order to comply with those guidelines. What are the eligibility requirements for a specific agency? Do you need special documentation? Do you need to be in business a number of years? Do you need to generate a certain amount of revenue? Is your personal net worth need to be at a certain size before you can apply? So these are things you want to check out. Then you want to know, how long does it take for you to obtain this certification? Because if it's going to take forever, then you really don't want to waste your time going after some of these certifications. Is there a cost associated with obtaining some of these certifications? So those are things, those are your little checklists that you want to use to help yourself before you even decide to go after a certification. Now, today we'll explore one of these types of certification, and this certification that we're going to look at is a Small and Local Business Enterprise certification, which is a SLB, which is a very simple certification to obtain, and there are a lot of opportunities associated with that. So let's take a look here at some of the things, some of the documents that you as a small business owner need to have when you're going after certifications. So here's some must-have documents. Your fictitious business name, or DBA, you want to have that. If you're an LLC, you want to make sure you're registered with the state that you're in, the state of California or any other state that you're in. Articles of organization, that is, if you're an LLC, and if you're a corporation, then your articles of incorporation is something you need to have. You need to also have your statement of information. That's a document that you can obtain from the state that you're in, the Secretary of State's office. Your federal tax ID number. You want to have bank statements for the last 3 years, required business license for whichever city or municipality you operate in. You want to have your required business insurance certificate. Make sure it's valid, hasn't expired. And then your federal and state tax returns for the last 3 years. You want to have those. Then your Dun & Bradstreet number. Those are key things you want to have when you're thinking of certifications. And you may be asked for some of these documents in your eligibility requirements. So you want to make sure those are ready before you even start thinking of certification. Now, for the Small and Local Business certification, that's the one we're going to guide you on today. You want to make sure that the qualification meets your requirement. So with the city of Los Angeles, their qualification in order to obtain an SLB, which is a Small and Local Business certification, is 3 things. There are 3 things they're looking for. 1, your principal office must be located within the county of Los Angeles. If your office is located in the county of Los Angeles, then you are good to go. The second item on that list is your firm must have a City of Los Angeles business license or what they call a business tax registration certificate. Same thing, business license. And then the third and final thing is your gross receipts for your business, including any affiliates that you may have, any DBAs that you may have under your company name, must total less than $3 million for the previous fiscal year. So if you're applying this year, 2021, then whatever you generate last year, 2020, cannot be more than $3 million. Has to be $3 million or less in order to be qualified for this certification. So it's a pretty easy certification to get. Anyone who live within the County of Los Angeles and generate less than $3 million and has a business license with the City of Los Angeles should be able to qualify for this. Now, we've got an application form here from the City of Los Angeles. It's a one-page form. Easy certification for you to get. Very easy. So on this form, it asks you about your organization type, whether you're a sole prop, a partnership, a joint venture, corporation, LLC. Then you put your business name, then the contact person's name and title, who is applying for this certification, address of the business phone number, fax number. Not too many people use fax numbers anymore, but you may put that if you have one. Your business email. Then you want to put your business tax registration certificate or business license. You want to put your business license number on the form to show that you do have a City of Los Angeles business license. Then you want to list any kind of supplies, materials, or any services that you offer. So list those things, the things that you offer, the services that you offer there. Then on the business affiliation, is your firm affiliated with another firm? Your answer should be no. If it's yes, that you're affiliated with another firm, then you want to, there's an alternate section underneath that you want to complete. If you do have an affiliate, you list the name of the affiliate, the address of the affiliate, and the phone number. Then once you've done all of that, you sign the form, put your title, date the form, put your signature on it, and that's pretty much what that's all about. So this is a very, very easy certification for you guys to obtain. If this is your first certification, this might be a very good one to do because it gets you in understanding how certifications work. It's not very difficult at all. And then once you apply and you submit the certification, you will be you'll be notified by the City of Los Angeles. So if you want to apply online, here is the address, the online. Just go online. It's https://bca.lacity.org/certification. So that's where you can go. When you go online, the form that you just went through with me is the same form you're going to see. You're going to complete that form, and then you can submit it with your attachments, the 3 documents that we talked about. Your tax return to show that you generate less than $3 million last year, your business license, and proof that your company resides within the County of Los Angeles. So with this information being said, this is a great way for you to get your feet wet, to start out on a certification, see how the certification system and that process works. Many people are afraid of the certification process, shouldn't be afraid of it. It's very easy, very simple, and it puts you in a pool where you can obtain big dollar amount contract opportunities. And the amazing thing about this is this certification is with the City of Los Angeles, and they have these contract opportunities right there in their database. So once you're certified, they notify you, let you know you're certified, then you can start looking at opportunities within that system. So again, this was our 20-minute overview on certification. This is Coach Gilbert Buchanan in partnership with GLAC, the Greater Los Angeles African American Chamber of Commerce, and Buchanan and Associates. And I want to say, if you need to give me a call, our phone number in our office here is 626-533-1186, 626-533-1186, or you can email me at gilbert@thebuchanangroup.net. Coach Gilbert Buchanan will always be here to help you package your certification and get it out there so you can start winning contracts and start becoming one of those prominent businesses that you need to be in the marketplace. We're out. This is all we've got to cover today for certification. So for now, thank you for joining us, and goodbye. Coach Buchanan, we're out.